Hello, this is Bob Schmidt. As you probably know, ARUP has initiated a program to improve the way we do quality control. In short, we want to make QC more effective. Since this is a company-wide effort, I think it's important that we all use a common language and have a shared understanding of some key concepts. The objective of this set of videos is to introduce some of those concepts. I'll also present a framework for thinking about quality control and a vision for how quality can be made more effective. The purpose of this first video is to provide an introduction to the project. By the end of this series of videos, you'll understand why we call this project the QC Optimization Project. I think it also could be called the War on Variation. In fact, that might be a better name because the whole point is to reduce variation in our testing processes. Before we get started, let's talk a bit about the motivation for this project. Why are we doing this in the first place? What's wrong with QC and why do we need to fix it? And what's so bad about variation? Why are we declaring war on it? The main reason is that good patient care depends on accurate results. Providing high-quality care is fundamental to our business. Variation drives inaccuracy. The objective of this project is to reduce variation, which will increase accuracy and eventually improve patient care. The second reason is that variation drives costs. Variation causes failed runs, wasted reagents, wasted time, and in general causes annoyance. These are all bad things, and the war on variation will reduce these and lower costs. We might ask, what does all this have to do with QC? Well, the answer is that QC provides information that can be used to drive process improvement and decrease variation. Thus, to win this war, we need to use QC effectively, and this training is designed to increase your understanding of QC so you can use it more effectively. Okay, so now we know that QC is important because it can help us reduce variation. But what's wrong with our QC and how do we know we can improve it? We have some pretty good evidence that we can do better with QC. And this was demonstrated by the success that the Toxicology and Trace Elements Lab experienced after changing their approach to QC. They used QC to drive process improvement, and over time, they reduced the number of failures and doubled their capacity. Our goal is to help other labs replicate the success of the TTE lab. And the methods that TTE used are not new. In fact, they're widely used in many industries. ARUP has been slow to adopt these, and we see quite a bit of variation in the way that QC is practiced around the company. Our goal is to have these best practices used widely and effectively throughout ARUP. And our role is to help labs understand and use these methods. And we know that each lab is different, and one size isn't going to fit all. However, the method is adaptable, and we believe all labs can benefit from this approach. The fact that you're watching this video means that you've taken the first step, and we thank you for enlisting in the War on Variation. But to be effective, you'll need some basic training. To begin, you'll need to be familiar with some important concepts. These concepts are stability, capability, and controllability, and they're fundamental to quality control. The upcoming set of videos are designed to help you understand these concepts, and this understanding will help you use QC more effectively. Well, that concludes this introduction. I hope it's given you a better understanding of what we're trying to accomplish and why we want to do it. So thanks for listening, and thanks for your help on this project. So let's get started.